niggerize me.
Say it again.
He smell her in the white.
We're on your screen.
I said earlier, Steve, undefeated.
You forgot what we in this for, Eddie.
That was before what happened tonight went down. Baby, if we can make $1 million in 4 months, imagine what we can make in 4 years. Now, can you dig that? And I went along with that thing of yours about getting out because I had nothing else. When I get out, what am I gonna do? I don't know nothing else but dope, baby.
Welcome to another episode of Cynically Acute. I'm your host, Tylen Monga, a.k.a. Honorable Tino, a.k.a. Moneybags, a.k.a. Frankie Lima. You know, I just be out here in the streets repping them. I'm here with...
I'm your co-host, Lamont, a.k.a. Nothing. That's just my name, Lamont. Matter of fact, a.k.a. Houdini, a.k.a. Young Aladdin, a.k.a. the Pharaoh, a.k.a. Marie Laveau.
Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong one. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming out. We couldn't do it without you. All right, man. So today, all right, hey, shut the hell up. Today we're going to be talking about the internet. This episode is sponsored by anxiety. Today, when I was going to pick up this young man, he was not answering the phone and not answering texts. And I was finna honk the horn to drive off because nothing in me was like, I'm going to knock on the door. Like I just thought, like I never even seen a dog at your house, but I felt like if I knocked on the door, a dog was gonna fly from the side. I don't know what I thought bad was gonna happen.
There is a dog in my house, though.
I don't know what I thought bad was gonna happen. This nigga opened the door in his pajamas, looking like Boys in the Hood.
Man, I was asleep on the fucking couch. It was one of those sleeps where I just got off work and I was reading 1 minute, and the next minute, this nigga knocked on the door. I did not remember falling asleep. I did not plan to fall asleep.
Yeah, dog. I don't know what's going on with that, but I do know that the internet really has ruined
everything.
My brain.
It's ruined everything.
I can't focus on nothing. I can't. Every week when I go to the barbershop, I don't know how to greet everyone.
Damn, for real?
Like I don't know. Like I see other people do the fist bump.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I should interrupt the haircut with the fist bump, and I don't know if I should do it. Like sometimes I do it, yo, and then no one responds, so I don't think it's loud enough. But I don't want to be so loud where it's obnoxious.
Are you well liked at your barbershop? It could be that they don't fuck with you.
Well, and see when I go late, like they'll talk to me and whatnot, but I'm not loud when I'm in there. Like they don't think to listen to me. Like they interrupt my speech and whatnot. Sometimes my barber don't even hear me.
These older people?
Older people.
Yeah. Well,
I only get haircuts from felons.
I go to an old barbershop, like my barber and them, and all his constituents are like 60s and 70s. And I enter the barbershop in like a cartoonish fashion. Like, hey, what's happening with your baby?
See, yeah, I ain't got that.
What's good? I'm staying out the way.
See, I wish I was one of those people when I come into a room, I'm just like, hey, everybody,
That's how old men want you to enter the barbershop. You literally got to say, what's happening with your baby? And then point everybody out and be like, huh, don't hurt him. Hey, what's happening? Oh, we got trouble in here. all the standard barbershop catchphrases.
We got trouble here. What's happening, my man?
It's like, you're sharp. Look at you. Sharp.
Let me get something on the black side.
You got to enter that like the 70s.
Walking to that whole like George Jefferson or some shit.
You gotta
we got John Miller just walking in. He got Crystal. Okay, Crystal with the silk press. Fuck you talking about? Kill him.
I need a silk press.
Kill him with the silk press.
I ain't combed my hair in like 2 months.
You said you need a silk press, Lauren?
Yeah, I definitely.
Bring back the natural. It's rare that I see a good silk press. They complain about the weather. Come on now.
I like a finger wave.
Thank you. You need to run for mayor and just push silk presses. We don't need you to win. We just need you to say, bring back the silk press during the debates.
Back on the map.
They're gonna be like, so what are you gonna do about crime? Look, y'all see this silk press? My girl Shauna got me hooked up. You gotta tell them the products and shit.
What you gonna do on crime? Lay it down like these edges. Lay down.
Yeah, man. We doing a podcast at Memphis Clover Club. Y'all can pull up every Saturday for the Saturday night showcase. Get some bodies in this hoe.
Exactly. We slinging jokes. For those of y'all that don't know, we're stand-up comedians. We're not just two niggas that talk shit on the internet. Mm-hmm. We have actual things that we do.
Mm-hmm. And that was a silk. Hold on, bring the silk press back. Bring the silk press. Show them the right side of the silk press.
You got to let them know.
Show them. Look at y'all. See this?
Swish wow.
This is what we need in America.
Silk
we need a
presses.
good silk press.
Thank you.
Like the 5 heartbeats. You remember? We should bring them hairstyles back.
It takes more than love. More, you want to get a pompadour? Is what you're saying?
I have enough hair to get a pompadour. I just don't have the right head shape. I would have been more like a James Brown type nigga with just tresses.
Nah, I for sure would have got the James Brown. I would have got the what's her name? Now I don't know if I would have got the Prince. It all depends on what Prince. Early Prince, that silk press, I get that. With bump edges, I kill him.
Matter of fact, I would have had the Jimi Hendrix, just a cartoonish upward curl for no reason.
See, this girl I was talking to, she said it was gay, but I was watching. Is a Superfly? What's the blaxploitation movie with the guy with the good hair?
Superfly.
So Superfly, I for sure get the Superfly, but she was like, "Oh no, that's gay." I'm like, "Bro, you can't be fly."
But that's a young bitch you talking to.
What young bitch you talking to?
I mean, that's a young lady, but younger women don't understand the eccentricities of certain styles. Like if I know if I just up and started dressing like it was the 1980s, my wife would have a problem with it, but not for the same reason. They're like, "Oh, that looks crazy." She was like, "Who you going to see?"
Well, yeah, we was talking about the internet. We got all on track, but you know what? I don't even care about getting on track. You know why? Because we just need to have fun, be jovial. I don't even want to talk about the internet too much because I know the internet has ruined my brain. I know that I will never be able to consume regular life in the way in which it's supposed to happen. Like, I don't remember the last time I listened to an album all the way through. I don't remember the last time I sat down. Like, in order to sit down and watch a movie, I have to be like under duress. Somebody has to literally grab my phone
and say, "Nigga, watch this movie."
Like, I was watching.
Even at the theater? Like, when you pay for a movie, you don't sit down and watch it uninterrupted?
I'll be on my phone at the theater.
For a new movie that you paid for a ticket for, you on your phone.
Bro, this is what happens. Somebody will pop up on the screen
like,
and they'll look familiar. And I gotta look them up. Then I gotta look what they was in.
Blake gotta snap 3 times.
If I like the movie, I gotta look up the 1-star reviews to the movie to see what people have to say bad about it. I don't know why I'm like that. All while
you're in the movie?
I don't know why I'm like that. Yes,
all while you're in the movie.
As soon as I get the thought to do something, I have to do it. Like I have to pull up my phone. I don't.
You got to be crazy to pull your phone at a movie. That's too Gen Z for me. That's too Gen Z for me.
I'm super Gen Z, bro.
Like I'm a young person. I'm Generation Z as well. But I paid for this fucking movie.
Well, you an old ass man though.
I was born old.
You came out the womb old. You came out the womb with a pipe and a bathrobe. And you was like, the light's too bright in here.
When I was little, my mom, she always kept an eye on me. She rarely lost track of me. One of the few times she lost track of me when I was a toddler, she was like, "Oh my God, I just lost my son. They're going to call CPS on me." I was directly next door talking to my old ass neighbor who was in his 70s. I went to his porch and she was like, "Why did he run over here?" He said he wanted to talk. What y'all been talking about? Everything.
How old was you?
I was probably like 3 or 4.
How you doing, Clyde?
Exactly. Just sauntering over. You want to talk? He's just sitting on the porch talking.
You came out the womb like you walk into barbershops.
Hey, what's happening with your baby?
What's happening? Who got some milk?
What you no good?
Who got some milk? Hey, somebody do something about this cord on me, so I don't feel free right now.
But there's another thing. I grew up in the country. Growing up in the deep South is like older people, like people from Mississippi. Like you ever meet a young nigga from Mississippi, he still got old nigga qualities.
Yeah.
Same thing for me. I'm from deep East Texas. We all grew up shelling peas and shucking corn and shit. So we have a connection to the past.
Yeah. No. See, I thought I was an old soul until I met you. That's when I realized. No, I don't know if I'm really an old soul. I think I'm.
You just grouchy.
Yeah, I am grouchy. I'm a deeply negative person. My mama don't even like talking to me. She went viral for posting her niece, and the Shade Room wasn't wanted to post it, and she was like, "Oh, should I let the Shade Room post it?" And I was like, "Well, actually, there's a lot of groups out there of pedophiles, and they save young girls' pictures, so you don't want that to go viral."
That's a very good point.
Also, she shouldn't be wearing that on the internet, and I don't like how all that attitude that she has. That's not going to be cute when she gets older. It's cute right now, but you need to stop that. She's like, "Thanks, son. Anything else?" "Yes, I need $40.
And he's like, "Nigga, I just asked one question."
"I hate you, Mom." My mom says she thinks it's because when I was a kid, I I would read like the Lord of the Rings and shit like that. Like teachers would be like, I think these books are too advanced for him. But she was like, no, my baby's smart. So I was like 10 years old reading autobiography of Malcolm X, just feeling treaded on. At a young age, I was 9 years old saying shit like, it's always like this when a Democrat gets in office.
Yeah, that I age you. Okay. Case in point, like I said, the internet isn't really the topic. It's just something that we say. We don't really have a topic, but that's what the internet does for people and kids. It gives you an overexposure to shit to make you irritated and cynical. Mm-hmm. You remember when we used to have to watch television?
What do you mean?
No, that scared shit out of me. You remember when we used to have to watch television and wait for a commercial?
Yeah.
And then wait for the commercial to be over? Mm-hmm. That we were understimulated. Now that everything is the way it is, a 13-second ad will piss me off. Yeah. A 6-second ad, I'm so fucking mad about it.
You know what I used to do when the commercials came on?
Go get cereal. Go use the restroom.
No, change the channel.
Damn. Oh, yeah, and then do the previous.
I had a back ready. I would go through 33, 34, and 50. Mm-hmm. Like if Disney Channel with the ads, I know Cartoon Network got some. Cartoon Network don't got some. I know Nickelodeon does. But
now you know who I hate, and this is against big media. TBS and CW. When y'all started airing shit, I think it was around the time Sleepy Hollow premiere. When y'all started airing shit at exactly the same time and put y'all commercial blocks at exactly the same time, that shit was pissing me off. Because you know damn well I can't watch both. Have your media wars on your own time, and that's why y'all dying to streaming services. Because of shit like that right there.
Nefarious. You should have let Bill Cosby buy that shit.
Oh, God, no. And a lot of black people gonna get mad at me for saying this. They'll be like, no, support Bill Cosby. Them bitches were taking drugs. Yes, the bitches were taking drugs. But let me tell you something. If a lady say, I'm gonna have sex with you, and then she take drugs and pass out, guess what you gotta do? Wait till the bitches wake up. Bill was like, I'm famous.
Oh, she said that she was gonna give me the pussy, and then she fell asleep.
Then Judge Joe Brown was just like, man, back when we was at them parties, it was bitches high, getting naked in the closet. Now the nigga running for mayor. I was like, they'll just let anybody be the mayor.
Anybody can be mayor of Memphis. You could be the mayor of Memphis.
No, I'm too liberal.
I can't believe Mayor Harrington really might win.
He's going to win. It's either Mayor Harrington or Judge Joe Brown.
Bro, you can go to Houston.
And I would rather Mayor Harrington than Judge Joe Brown.
Oh my God, bro.
And that's tragic. I would rather Mayor Harrington win.
But in actuality, it don't really matter because everything gonna be everything. Them niggas don't got no real power.
Judge Joe Brown said the Lizzo was a lizard hippo.
A lizard hippo?
He called Lizzo the lizard hippo. Okay. Then he said that Tina Turner was the villain of the story, all because he grew up in the same town where her Ike used to live. He was just like, the media that painted Ike Turner to be a villain. Ike Turner used to mentor young boys and always say that we should respect women. I seen Tina Turner hit Ike Turner with a rake. That bitch was evil. She was a witch. And I was just like, I ain't
gonna lie. Ike Turner did hit her. But he was a funny ass abusive man.
That's just how the 70s was. Coke had you grooving.
But they asked that man on live television, why were you abusing her? What was all the domestic violence? That man said she would walk around looking sad. So that was how
you're like, Ann, what's wrong? What's wrong, Ann? Bitch, and then she started smiling. The problem with the interview is he said, I would want somebody to do the same thing for my mother. I said, that's a cold ass nigga.
That man said, she walk in front, he kick her in the chest. She go, get back. Said, get on back. Run, boy. Sing her ass off. That same thing happened to Michael Jackson. Maybe that's what happened to the music industry. Maybe somebody needs to get their ass beat.
The problem, well, actually, no. You know what's funny? And I talked about this once at an academic conference in Mississippi. It says, and it was proposed by a white man, but it was supported by things that black academia was saying. It was saying basically stress and being under duress causes black people to overperform, sort of like making gladiators fight lions. Mm-hmm. So like when niggas were slaves, they would pick hella cotton. When they was going through the civil rights era, they was doing hella great music. Same thing with the 70s. Cocaine, domestic abuse from the record label. All these things just forced you into being the greatest that you could be. You was dancing better, you was singing better. Yeah. And I was just like, oh. But you know what's a perfect example of that? Beyonce will never sing as good as Fantasia. And you can quote me on this internet. Beyonce will never sing as good as Fantasia.
What makes you say that?
Well, number one, because I have ears, and Fantasia outsing a lot of these hoes. But shout out Fantasia. But did you ever watch Fantasia's life story, the Fantasia Boreana story?
Fun fact about that movie, you know the young version of Fantasia?
It's played by Fantasia.
No. Wait, you talking about the Lifetime jump back in the day?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the kid version of Fantasia in the movie. When she got beat up at the beginning?
Yeah. Who?
That's the homie. Jemiah Simone Nash.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
Hey!
That's the homie.
See, you out here knowing celebrities and
back
shit?
when I was living in Atlanta. Yeah, she was on My Wife and Kids.
Oh, that's
and
what's
she
up.
was singing for what was the nigga backyard again?
Tamika, Shanak.
They all had black ass names.
They were black
It
children.
was like
It was Tyrone, Pablo, Uniqua.
Yeah,
Uniqua.
she was unique. What?
It was a black show.
Your backyard friends, the backyard again.
But yeah, so you remember you watched Fantasia's Lifetime movie?
Yes.
Fantasia has been through some color purple ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Her singing ability comes from old Negro spiritual church power.
Mm-hmm.
None of these hoes can out sing her.
But she can't. You're not competing with the Illuminati though. Beyonce got that Illuminati power.
Plus, her father Joe Jackson, her and Destiny's Child.
Yeah, because she used to run in high heels and sing at the same time at a young age.
Exactly.
That's trauma.
Exactly. Then your father got his illegitimate child in y'all singing group.
Mm-hmm.
Because
What?
Kelly Rowland.
Huh?
Everybody know that's Matthew Knowles' daughter.
Oh.
Well, at least that was the word on the street. That was the word on the street back in the day that the mama, they was like, oh, Kelly and Beyonce were so close. They were always hanging out. Word on the street was her mama was just like, Matthew, you need to take care of your other daughter here. Mm-hmm. He was like, well, shit, bitch, can you sing? Get your ass in that group right there.
That would be funny as fuck if he did that.
I mean, if he did, you can't do. My thing is, I don't blame abusive parents of stars because everybody got trauma. But do you want to be broke, nigga?
Mm.
You could be. There's people going to therapy that don't have millions of dollars, so you can get on TMZ or Ian Levan saying, "Oh, boo-hoo, I had to go. I never had a regular life. I never got to go to school." You shut the fuck up.
When I was 7, my dad used to throw bricks at me if I didn't hit the right note.
But and now your ass is rich. So who's to blame?
I guess that works. Now you're rich. But you got to think about the trickle-down effect. Think about all the kids out there who got their ass beat that's not famous. That's just drug addicts now.
That's not
with nothing to show for it.
No, I'm saying, you could have been them. You could have just been getting your ass beat. You was getting your ass beat and you for a purpose. Like when I watched The Jacksons' American Dream, and they made, like, now Joe Jackson was a villain, mind you. However, all his kids became successful. One of them became the king of pop.
He did.
And he kept them out of the streets of Gary, Indiana. Because they said Michael Jackson was them folks. So before he started whipping their ass and making them sing, I'm pretty sure they was out there getting into all types of shit.
I did hear Gary, Indiana is the blackest place on earth.
Is yeah. I ain't never been. I want to go.
Well, you from the Delta, Mississippi, so you probably didn't see the blackest shit ever.
Yeah, I'm from East Texas.
Oh,
I'm from Tyler, Texas. Shout out Tyler, Rose City.
Oh man.
Now I went to college in Northern Mississippi.
And didn't you say you grew up like Richard Pryor?
No, I didn't grow up like Richard Pryor.
You grew up around pimps and shit?
Oh no, a couple of my uncles was pimps. And then my biological grandfather, he was a pimp.
How'd you know that your uncles were pimps? Did you ever see any pimping growing up?
I mean, they just had hoes around and hoes was giving them money.
But how did you know they were hoes?
Oh, okay. So you know the funny thing about that is when you're a young kid, you don't know what hoes are until you watch like Dolomite or something on TV. So you just think, wow, those ladies are so nice. They giving my uncle money. They giving me candy. Is it like, Uncle, you got a lot of girlfriends. You so popular. He was like, yeah.
You got women walking around with bad wigs and black eyes. You like, oh my gosh, she gave me some peppermints.
You were like, she gotta stop being so clumsy. But like, what happened to her? She tripped. She gotta stop. Maybe if she didn't have those high shoes on. Tell her to put some sandals on.
My granddad was a drug dealing pimp. I feel like everybody's granddad was a drug dealing pimp.
You didn't have a lot of options back then. Because a lot of niggas was ain't finna suck it up and be called boy and make fucking $6 in it. Well, my granddad was coming up probably like $3 an hour or some dumb ass shit like that. You got to get money, man.
I got a funny ass lineage. My granddad was a drug dealing pimp, and now he's a Jew. And my dad was a rapper. Now he's a pastor.
He became a Jew?
Yeah, he became a Jew. He be walking around with the Jew necklace.
Does he go to synagogue and everything?
Hell no, he just wear the hat.
He wear a yarmulke?
Yes, he wears a yarmulke everywhere he goes, and a Jew necklace.
He just wants to be. Accepted.
He wears a Star of David everywhere.
Does he read the Torah?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He just wanted to be Jewish.
I'll call him every now and then, and he'll give me a random task. It feel like when you talk to an NPC on a video game. The last time I called that man, I was like, "Hey, granddad, what's going on?" He was like, "Yeah, you know anybody that's looking for a contract for a dump truck?" I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get somebody to get this dump truck off me. Get somebody to pick up a contract." I'm Googling shit. I'm on the internet trying to see I'm like, granddad, I think that the city of Memphis handles that. I think they ought to dump truck. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about yet.
Being Jewish is, I think this is where like culture overturns race in a way. Because as soon as you told me your granddad was Jewish, I immediately put like a stereotypical Jewish voice in my mind. He was like when he called you Shalom. Hey Voigel, go find me a contract for a dump truck. And I didn't, and I was like, damn, this is a black old Jewish man. He probably doesn't sound like that at all.
Oh, Tyron, can you please get me can you please find somebody that can get this garbage truck off me?
I've been thinking for a long time to convert to another religion, or
we're the original Jews, anyways,
or at least go back to church, because I'm missing out on so many business opportunities by not being a member of a religious institution. And
be a Catholic.
It's a pain. No.
They probably like your type.
No. I'm too funny to be Catholic.
You should go to one of them Seventh-day Adventist churches.
I've been to almost every religious service that there is in America. Like I've gone just to see what they got going. I've been to almost all of them, even Satanists. I've been to almost all of them.
Oh wow!
And there used to be a Satanist church here in Memphis. I don't know if there still is, but it used to be a beautiful white building. They had amazing flowers, and the first time I pulled up, they was having a bake sale.
All these churches are Satanist churches.
Yeah, I know.
They all believe in Satanist ideals. Do as thou wilt in the letter.
I mean, it says in the Satanist Bible not to rape nobody. It doesn't say that in the regular Bible. Remember that.
It don't say in the regular Bible not to rape anyone?
It doesn't. But it says it in the Satanist Bible.
Like that's one of the commandments?
Yeah, don't take no ass. It's high up there on the list of laws in Satanism. Luciferians ain't taking no booty. And if you are, damn you. Literally.
I'd be willing to bet that Luciferians are out here taking ass.
You know what they do a lot of? Like I said, they do a lot of community service. The Satanist Church in Memphis was giving like $200,000 a year in homelessness here in Memphis. Like they do a lot of charity work.
Are you the spokesperson for the Satanists?
I'm not. They was cool people though.
You can be their lawyer? Because I ain't never heard you say shit good about church.
I love church. I love Christian
Satanism. You like, hey, they actually raised $200,000 for the homeless.
No, I love Christian church too. I like to go hear the word. Rape. Now, what I don't like is I don't pay tithes, and that's the reason I don't have a church home. I don't pay tithes because in the Bible I would have just handed your ass like some corn or some wheat or something like that. You can't have my money. And when you sit in a lot of these churches in Memphis, they'll be like, "Oh, you a first time visitor? Would you like to join the church?" I was like, "No, thank you. I'm just here getting the word. We about to have tithes and offerings." I was like, "Well, y'all do that." And they give me like this face, and I was just like, I'm not about to pay you my 10% like it's a cover charge to get in here.
It is a cover charge.
No, it's not. The 10% is for your parishioners in which to pay into the church.
Churches are the club. Churches is the club for converted hoes.
Oh, like old hoes?
If you really go to church, you notice that that's where you see the most ass.
Really? What church you going to? That's wild.
I remember, bro, I got so many folks that can vouch for this. I remember my old church, which is messed up because it's my father's church.
They had ass out?
Everybody had ass. It was like an ordeal.
Or did they just have big butts? You can't.
No, fool, I'm talking about ass.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Did they just have big asses? Or was they like flaunting giant asses?
Flaunting giant asses.
Like they was wearing short skirts and stuff?
They weren't wearing short skirts, but it was like you knew what you looked like before you left the house.
Some people just have fat asses, Tyler.
No, because bruh.
This is why women get on this so much. Just because a woman got a fat posterior don't mean she should have to dress like fucking Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Yes,
and put on a bubble coat around her ass. No, that's crazy.
Because this is the thing. I done seen women with ass, like older women with some ass, and they know how to cover it up. It's just like if you got big titties, you know what to wear to cover it up. We know it's still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
How far removed are niggas? You know, if you go back in time,
it's like when someone throws a tarp on a Corvette. You know it's a Corvette under there, but at least they tried to, you know.
I wish our ancestors could see us now, like just from the motherland, and niggas complaining about women being half naked. Back in the day, they was fully naked. Do you know that?
That's why they got sent over here. That's why we were cursed.
Oh, Jesus. We was naked too, nigga. Everybody was naked. That's just how you did it.
We are the people from the Bible. God saw us wild, and He started this transatlantic slave trade.
That's tough. That's exactly what the Hebrew Israelites believe.
I mean, that's what happened. Like, if you believe that,
That's exactly what they believe, and they say that, and I'm thrown off by that.
it would make sense.
It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
What doesn't make sense about it?
Number one, we wouldn't be as talented as we are. Number two, we wouldn't have remained as black.
What do you mean?
We would have just not been black.
What's so great about having? This is the thing. Black people got the scraps from white America, and they turn it into chitlins and breakdancing.
You a damn lie.
Gospel.
You a damn lie. First of all,
What is black culture?
black culture is an amalgamation of the diaspora.
Black culture? No, nigga, I'm talking about the African American culture. What is that?
It's a mash of
It's
the
an
diaspora.
amalgamation of the diaspora.
It is. We have stuff from our West African heritage. We have stuff from our Hispanic heritage. We have stuff from our Native American heritage smashed into a delicious fruitcake of greatness.
Mm-hmm.
That's what being black is.
So what part of the diaspora did Sexy Red come from? Was they in Nigeria with brown booty holes and pink coochie and letting everybody know?
I mean, one bitch probably was. We can't. So no. Did you just equate being ratchet to black culture?
Yeah.
Ratchet culture is not black culture.
Hey, I have a pink coochie.
It's ratchet white people. You can't just say because somebody's dusty.
Hey, Town.
This is what's wrong with black people. People being dusty. No, that's not our culture.
Hey, Pound Town, you think a bitch down?
That actually, that African remix was smack though. That African
The
remix
Africans
was
don't even
smack.
fuck with us. You know what they call us?
I don't give a fuck.
I forgot what's the damn
Akaton.
Akatas.
Akata.
The Africans don't fuck with us.
Africans love us.
Do they?
They do. That's a well thought myth that Africans don't like black people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just to be said, the same thing as regular black people. They just don't like ratchet.
We should get a pure African here.
I went to school with a bunch of them.
I know Ethiopians have long heads, and they all look the same.
Are you just generalizing all Africans now?
I am
This is why
generalizing
they don't
them.
like us, because you say shit like
I'm
that.
generalizing them because every Ethiopian looks like Nipsey Hussle.
Damn.
They all look like different variants of Nipsey Hussle.
Damn.
You ever seen one?
Yeah, I've met a lot of Ethiopians. Ethiopian.
I'm working on my Nigerian accent. The only thing I can say with a Nigerian accent is husband. I am your husband. That's the only thing I can say.
Nigerian.
All right, we ain't talking about shit, and we reaching 30 anyways.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But and it's funny because you should work on the African accent, because if you use an African accent within the presence of Africans, you get hella discounts on shit. They you remember on Bill when they used to have like the African setup right there?
Yeah.
White people, how much are these sunglasses? $25.
Mm-hmm.
Me, hey, brother, how much are these glasses? For you? $5. Me, assalamu alaikum. Yeah, God.
They're Muslim?
Huh?
They're Muslim?
A lot of Africans are Muslim. They're Muslims, Christians, and you'll catch a couple of Catholics. But I think African Christianity is funny. I would rather them be Muslim. African Christians are funny. On this day, we thank Lord God, Jesus. African church be so lit.
I fuck with the Africans for bad reasons. I've dated a lot of Africans because the build is nice.
I thought you were talking about because of their food, because that food was smack.
The food is weird.
That food was smack. I love ethnic food.
Fuck plantains.
You don't like plantain? You don't like plantain?
Look at her. Oh, how could you say that about plantains?
Plantain delicious. Oh, fuck.
You could go fucking chop up some meat from a rotisserie chicken and dry the bitch out. And it tastes like plantains.
African food to me is just like Asian food. I'll eat that shit on anything. If y'all mixed meat stew, assorted meat stew, okra stew, fufu, all that shit, jollof rice, fix it for me. Send it in. Cause
Don't
that
you
shit,
fuck with jollof, John? I heard you talk about
you
jollof.
fuck with jollof rice, yeah? Jollof is straight. It's good as fuck. And there's nothing that African people can't cook that I don't like, and it's the portions.
Oh, I forgot. He's biracial. Yeah, he is. All right, I had to restart the video because that hoe got a maximum.
Oh, got a maximum of 30 minutes?
That's what I was saying. That hoe got a maximum of 30.
Okay, bet.
So remember that for next time.
And this will be our welcome video. So explain to them who you are, because we can't just be two niggas with mics on the internet. We have to tell y'all who we are. So why we say the things
Why
we
can't
say.
I be a nigga with a mic on the internet?
I mean, technically, this is America. You can be.
I can be anything
But we
I
need to
want.
connect to our audience.
All right, I'll connect to the audience. All right.
They need to feel like they know us. We got to invite them into our house before we just start talking shit. We should have did this before we dropped 2 episodes, but shit, niggas is always
Listen, my name is Talon Monger. I'm a devout feminist. I hate misogyny. And I spend most of my days just trying to bring unity to the community.
This nigga lying. This nigga lying.
In any sense that I can. I just don't like any form of hate. I feel like it's not conducive to a healthy environment. And if there's anything that you need to know about me, is that I don't only date Africans because of their build. What about you, Lamont?
Straight cap. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm a writer. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm a foodie. Not the fancy kind. I just go around the place fucking up different types of food. I'm addicted to anime. Drop your anime recommendations in the comments. I've probably seen them bitches because I'm addicted. But I fucking love anime. What else do I enjoy? I enjoy black theater. I enjoy criticizing things that really don't make a difference. Like, for instance, I don't like the way goldfish look at me when I walk by.
How do you feel about Iceland?
Fuck Iceland. Fuck Iceland. Fuck Icelandic people. Fuck pickle fish. Fuck motherfucking... What else? Fuck goddamn... fuck that nasty ass pickle shark that y'all make. Iceland is... We can honestly drop Iceland into the ocean.
Can you tell them how you feel about fermented shark?
Oh, disgusting. Matter of fact, I feel like that's the worst kind of pink people. I feel like if the rural kind of foreign pink people, like Swedish Chef, I feel like those are the worst type of pink people. Y'all are keeping shit alive that doesn't need to be kept alive. I don't care if your tradition is for you to pickle fish and ferment herring. You don't have to do that anymore. Cut that nasty shit out. Cut it out right now. Cut it out the sense you have a refrigerator. You don't have to pickle no fish. That was on my heart. Thank you for that.
Yeah. And yeah, that's us. And this is another episode of Cynically Acute. We're out here in the streets at all times, repping them. We might be in a street near you. We might be in a different background. I think the next episode we're recording is going to be in Tupelo. At the show that we have. We got a show in Tupelo September 28th.
September 28th.
Is the 28th?
It's the 28th. So if you're in the Mississippi area, come see us. We'll be at Amsterdam Deli. And I heard they got some bomb ass food, so you know I'm about to go smash.
We also got a show on the 26th at Chuckles.
Come see us the 26th at Chuckles, 28th in Tupelo.
Yeah, man. We're out here in these streets. Thank you. And good night.
Thank you, imaginary white audience.